right, Banks.
And I'm Josh.
That was slow, wasn't it? We're odd places going.
Viral. I feel like that was the start of a game show. I'm Bob Eubanks. So speaking of Bob Eubanks, you've heard the phrase WWJD?
Yes. What would Jesus do? That's what it stands
Oh,
for,
that
right?
one too. That one's a good one too. Yeah, I usually say what would Josh do, but yeah, what would Jesus? Here's a better one.
Okay.
What would Jesus say if he came back today and he saw what was going on? How do you think? How would he react, man? I was thinking about this today. I wrote a whole skit on it, and it's just crazy.
All right. So Josh, first of all, we have to make some things clear, and that is that people will acknowledge he's Jesus. Okay. That's the first thing.
Wait, what do you mean? No, seriously, people will acknowledge he's Jesus. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, if you say he came back now and said, I think we have to back up a little bit. And
He
the
came back as a man. He came back
okay,
just as a regular man. You didn't know he was Jesus. He just came back to see what was going on. What would he say?
oh, okay, what would he say? Got it. Keep it easy. I'm just thinking, what would he say to everybody? What would he say?
Oh,
What
we'll
would
get there. What would he say to himself first? How many F bombs would he drop?
oh, God.
Exactly. Yes. God. Yes. That's fine. Whatever you want
Oh
to call him.
my, oh my,
Yeah.
what would he say?
What would he say when he looks
Oh my
around? What would
God.
he
I
say?
don't, I think he would shake his head. I I don't know. Oh God, that's hard to do. That's
Yeah.
that's
God. Yes. We agreed. Yes.
that
Yes.
that's hard to figure out what he, she, it would say.
I think the first thing he would say, this is my opinion. The
Okay.
first thing he would say, he would look at photos and pictures and paintings of himself and say, what happened? Did you guys run out of paint? Like I think he'd be wondering like who's this guy on the cross that's got my name? I think that's the first thing he would wonder. I don't think he'd recognize himself.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So he would not recognize himself.
Yeah. I don't think he'd
Would
recognize himself.
okay. Okay. So that would be the first thing. He would who would he think is on the cross then? Who would he think was there?
Well, he would understand that it was supposed to be him, but I think he would look at it and be like, I don't that's not I've never looked like that. It's not me. That it
Somebody doesn't have is it his nose? They didn't have his nose right? Would he look at the painting and go, wait a minute, my nose is not right. Somebody
I think it's
did
the
a
50 shades of light gray. That's I think that would be it. Like he's he's a Middle Easterner.
yeah,
He's not
he's
he's
not
not
white. I mean
no.
he's probably well, I mean, he probably comes across as being about as white as me. Maybe a little darker than me. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, well, in this country anyways, I think we paint him as like Bobby Joe from Barnville, Kentucky. I don't think I think he's gonna look at that like that's not me. That's the first thing.
All right, let's go here. Let's take this. Let's go here. All right, so he's gonna say, I mean, okay, so I'm just gonna put myself in his situation. I would be like, who is that guy? I
Right.
mean, then I would be like, how many other people died on the cross? You know, because
Yeah.
that's not me. Who would it be? Um, then I think I would have to go somewhere else with it. If I did not get an answer, if I get an answer, if the town's clergy said, hey, that's Jesus. Well, I'm Jesus. Well,
Yeah. Well,
that is where
what would he also say about the state of affairs? If he looked around and saw how people were using I I saw I look, I honestly I think he'd be a we would have a name for him. If we didn't know he was Jesus, right? We didn't want to offend him or anything. If we didn't know he was
yeah,
Jesus, the guy,
yeah.
I think we'd call him some sort of Middle Eastern hippie socialist libtard. I think that would we'd label him right off the
I
bat.
I think we would too. I definitely think we would. I think here is my concept of the whole thing of what I know. Okay, to be honest with you, I only read the New Testament. I did not read the Old Testament. Um, and from what I know from 18, 22 years of raised multitudinous amounts of Christian religions, is that if you had to just boil him down to one thing, love. And I think he would look at our world from the microscopic to the macroscopic and see that there was very little love.
Yeah, I think he would look at how many people died in his name, so to speak, right? Or for his cause, supposedly. And I think that would hurt him. I think he would be sad.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, Josh, you're Jesus. And,
Thank you.
And you came back. You're Josh, actually. Jesus,
Right.
Josh.
What would Josh do?
And you came back and you found out that everybody was killing each other because of you. You who decided that love was the key. Guys, just love each other. Help the poor.
I'd be like, I literally would be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Did you not hear a word I said? Did you not understand a thing I taught? You know what? This is what I would do. I would show the biggest act of love possible.
All right, so let's go to Jesus's first act of love. This is his main act of love, of dying so everybody lives. Christian faith.
No. He didn't die so everyone lives. He died so a few people can live and kill everyone else. That's literally what happened. That's history, man. Like,
that's what happened. He did. His intention was not that.
Correct. Right. That wasn't his intention. That's just unintended consequences.
So what would be a bigger sacrifice than giving your own life for others? No?
I didn't say sacrifice. I said love. A bigger act of love.
Okay. What's a bigger act of love? Wait. Sacrifice and act. Those are the two. We're differentiating between the two. The sacrifice, he gives his life for everybody to live. The act would be the same thing. He gave his life so that everybody would live. However, you're narrowing it in towards act. Got it.
Well, I'm going to go with act of love. It is a sacrifice also, actually. A bigger sacrifice for sure. So let's go with both. Bigger act of love and a bigger sacrifice. This is what I would do if I came back today and saw what people did in my name. I would wipe everyone out, kill everyone. Done. That's the biggest act of kindness, the nicest thing I can possibly do for people. Wipe you all out and start over. Like the Matrix. I would fucking unplug the Matrix. We got a virus. We got a virus in the Matrix. There's something in the mainframe. We got to reboot this fucker. Control, Alt, Delete.
All right.
What I would do.
All right. So I'm going to give you the alternative to that. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
You ready? Okay.
Yes, I want an alternative.
Here's the alternative.
All IT.
You're never this close to the screen. I'm the one that's like here. You're the one that's like leaning back. All right. So I come back. Jesus comes back. He sees what's going on. And he decides to give piggybacks rides to everybody.
Okay, I wasn't quite expecting that. That's well, thanks. That's creative. Yes, that's very creative. Oh, I'm going to give you an A- on the project. That's very.
You're saying to annihilate everybody and not give those a chance, even those that are innocent.
That's the nicest thing you could do. Put them out of their misery. Put people out. It's like euthanasia. It's the humane thing to do.
Okay. I watched Hamilton the other night, and
isn't that great?
I watched. Oh my God, it's wonderful. There's a line in there: "Living is death is easy, living is hard."
Right.
So with that quote, how would you, as Jesus, kill everybody? Death is easy.
It is. But sometimes it's the better thing to do is to kill, right? I mean, when it's suffering, when there's enough suffering, the best thing to do is euthanasia.
All right, I got you. I'm Banks, not Jesus.
I'm Josh, and I will not say one way or another. You're just gonna have to guess on that one.
And this is Odd Places going
I roll.
viral.